What's up, Sauce Gang? It's your boy Sauce, and before we get into this video, I want you guys to know that I'm currently going to do, not currently, but in the future, after I get done doing all these showcases on the older units to see how good they are with the Memorias, I'm actually going to do part 2 on each of them to see if they can solo like a really hard raid or a really hard X stage by themselves. And actually, before we actually get to the showcase, make sure every one of y'all that are currently watching the video but is not subscribed to hit that subscribe for me. I currently have a goal for 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit that goal, I'm obviously going to do something for you guys. I'm not entirely sure what, but like once I actually hit it, I'm going to do like a poll to see what you guys want more, like a rare unit or I don't know, Robux or whatever. It won't be nothing too crazy because 1,000 subscribers is crazy, but it's not that crazy. In the future, the more subscribers we get, we're gonna do like crazier giveaways for you guys and whatever, and I will like make sure like I ask you, every single one of y'all to see what y'all majority vote want from the giveaway. But yeah, that's all. All right, let's get right into it. All right, guys, you know the drill. If you've been in here before watching my previous videos, we're gonna actually put him down and see how much damage he's gonna be doing all his passive, adding it up, multiplying whatever I need to do for his passive. If you're new here, I don't have his Vanguard Rukia familiar on him yet. I'm just gonna do like his base damage and then I'm gonna do his damage after I have his the new memory on him. So we already know like he's a pretty old unit. He's not gonna really do too much crazy damage like each. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't really want to wait for him to like charge up his max damage that he started attacking, I'm just gonna go ahead and like multiply what he possibly could do maxed out whenever he actually charges. He still charge with that one? Yeah, he still charges. So this one, damage 50% on entry after a swap. So that's after a swap. Unit gauge fills by 25% when it gauges field. This unit can swap. Nope, that's not it. So he can get up to 100%. 100%. What's his base damage? His base damage is 102, I think. 102. I'm not entirely sure what the other part was. 102. 060. We will multiply that by just 100%. You know what? That was very stupid of me. That was very stupid of me. I could just multiply it by 2. I could just multiply 102. 102. 060. I could just multiply that by 2. I'm so stupid for that. I almost did something very stupid. I don't know what my calculator got going on right now. So I clear that. 102. 060. Multiplied by 2. Equals 204, 120. So max, he's gonna do like this one. He's gonna do this much damage right here. Max, I can't believe I almost did that. That was so stupid of me. Once I multiply that by 100% and try to add it together, yeah, that would have wasted so much time. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap him. And Vegeta's gonna be doing. They do damage like when he spawns in 102, so he didn't be doing the same. So his on attack plus 2% damage up to 40%. This value carries over between swaps and fusions. So I'm gonna have to like let him max out his damage before I swap him, just so y'all can see how much Vegito is gonna be doing in total. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't have to like really add this up, I'm just gonna like speed up the video for you guys to see what he's gonna be doing like maxed up when he has the actual 40% damage. Sure what number I'm on, but I forgot that I haven't multiplied this. So really, I don't really have to multiply this because it's 1,000%, so it's basically going to add an extra 0 at the end. I'm pretty sure. I'll make sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to add an extra 0 at the end. Okay, that would pretty much be 1,000%. Pretty sure it's been 1,000,000 and basically close to 2 million damage once it's like fully charged up, which is basically just 10. So yeah, it's just gonna add a 0 onto what's that nice max damage. So I guess whenever he swapped and used that, it'll multiply that. But like, okay, so it just swapped, so it'll be 1,420,890. So that would be like the max damage. So like, scratch this out. That's like when you just swap and you actually press this. I would assume it will maintain that until the spirit one is done. But I mean, I could be wrong. But in case I am wrong, it'll be 1,400,000. Is it still going? Why is it still going? Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, so yeah, it'll be 1,000,000 and whatever his base damage is before he attacks. Hopefully, that was 13 that it done. Oh, thank God it was. I wonder if I didn't even have to wait for that for real. Okay, so on placement, he's going to do 249,000. So I mean, this is already pretty crazy, honestly, like for how old he is. On max, he can do 340,000. What is his passives? Did he have any like decent passive above his damage? So 100%. So really he's buffed right now. He's buffed right now. So really he's gonna lose some damage here in a second. Every time he gets attacked, I guess by a boss that can attack him, he'll get up to 30%. So what I'm gonna do, I'm wait for his 100% to go away. Then I'm gonna multiply that by 30% to see his max damage on his form. All right, so his max damage went away. I'm gonna go ahead and multiply 226,810. I'm gonna multiply that by just 3. I'm pretty sure. No, that won't be 3. 0.3. I'm gonna multiply that by the 0.3. So 68,000. I'm just gonna add that back to his original damage. And it's going to equal 294,853. So he's doing pretty mediocre damage. I don't know why. See, I thought he was doing like really good for like a really old unit, but compared to like the newer units, he's not doing what he needed to be doing. And this is like with his like Vegeta. I think Vegeta was maxed out. I could be wrong. I probably didn't like actually take my time to make sure Vegeta was maxed out, but I'm pretty sure he is maxed out with him being maxed and transferred over to this form. If it does transfer over, it's 226,810. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Vanguard Memoria and a decent bird on him. And like the current familiar I have on is just a spirit. Just a spirit, it like increases the meter faster. I really hope I don't actually have to wait for him to swap 13 times, but I do. I'm sorry guys, it's just like a really long video, but I have to do what I gotta do. All right, I'll be right back guys. Last Goku I was running, he was doing around 11,000 damage, like before I actually added a decent burb and the Vanguard Memorial on him. So this one on base is gonna be doing, I'm not entirely sure, I'm gonna play some. So when we first dropped, he's doing 37,000. So he's doing over 3 times as much as he was doing on his last one. I'm gonna go ahead and max him out. And he's gonna be doing 414. Nope, 387,000. So he's gonna be doing 387,000. It's kind of hard to like make sure I'm doing this right because his damage is constantly changing. So what's the thing I need to multiply with his passives? Damage 50% on entry. This unit gauge on attack. It feels fine. Nope, I doubt. So 100% would be really 383. So we'll multiply that. So what we're just gonna do, we'll multiply 380. Is it 383? 383. 780,000. Multiply that by 2. So whenever he like actually don't attacks for like a long period of time, he's capable of doing this much damage. That's actually pretty OP if you use his Spirit Bomb as well. And then when we swap to Vegeta, maxed out, he's gonna be doing around, let's see, that's 40%. All enemies on radius for 40%. Yeah, so his damage is gonna increase by 40%. So really, I don't really know what his base damage was because he already hit him. So we're just gonna wait for him to go up, and hopefully I can like, I'm gonna go ahead and test it. Nope, I gotta wait. All right, whatever. Yeah, guys, sorry for the long video. I'm going to speed up this process since I can get Vegito. Alright, so I think this one will be the last swap after Goku comes back, but I forgot to multiply the damage again. So I don't really, all I have to do is really add a 0 to this, so he'll be doing 7,290,000 damage with his actual nuke. But that's really freaking OP. I think there's more to say what's actually doing with max swaps. I guess whenever he swapped back, we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can transform him. Please, please. Okay, yes, okay. Okay, so whenever they start up fuse, and he's doing the 40%. So this is what he gets whenever he first spawns in. We're going to max him out. He's going to lose that damage after 40 seconds. So his max damage is going to be 783,940. It's not as much damage as I was hoping he was going to get, but then again, he do attack every 4.8 seconds, which is, I guess, every 10 seconds he's doing like 1,400,000. So I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy damage, honestly, man. He's constantly attacking, it looks like. Really not a second when he's not attacking. But this is definitely OP, honestly, man. So let's see, rupture and attack, so 30%. So what we're gonna do is go add 30% onto this, but that's gonna be his max damage. So we're gonna do 522,630. Multiply that by 0.3. And then we're just going to add that to his original base damage. So he, like after his buff like goes away for 40, you know, for the 40-second, he gonna do 679,000. So really every 10 seconds this is 100.2, not 100.2, 1,200,000 damage that he's gonna be doing. Nah, that's gonna be more than that. But yeah, y'all get the gist. He's gonna be doing like 1,200,000 damage like base. So this is honestly a lot. Oh, he's doing 3.8 seconds. Holy, do he get like a once 40 seconds had elapsed, gains 20% damage, it decreases SPA by 20%, increases range by 20%, attacks ignore enemy dodge chance, attacks ignore 50% damage reduction anytime enemy attacks apply status effect on this unit, perform a counter attack on that. Attacks ignore 50% of enemy damage reduction. So he's attacking every 3.8 seconds. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this is actually crazy. This is generally like crazy. Especially if you get a boss that can attack him and you can get that 30% up, which he's going to be doing around 679,000. So really every 10 seconds, he's going to be doing around 1,500,000, like, yeah, 1,500,000. Really, because let's see, 3.8. There's really, so really he's going to attack he's going to attack like at least 3 times every 10 seconds. So he's doing crazy damage, y'all. This is like actually like genuinely insane. This is like crazy. It might be the craziest showcase I've shown so far. But that's it for this video. In the future, I'm going to do a part 2 to see if he can actually solo, like, I guess, the Shanks Rift by himself, or maybe like a really hard X stage, probably like that PvP one, because that PvP one is probably the hardest one I've done so far, honestly, if I'm not gonna lie. But that's it for the video. If you guys made it to the end, make sure you like the video. If you aren't subscribed but you made it to the end, make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right, I'll catch you guys later.